inspiration in a bit, but before we do that, we're going to have some lyrical talent. Now Tom, when did I find you? About a year ago? And he was about 14, and he's one of those people, I'm a volunteer at Radio Cardiff. Every now and then, a piece of music comes through. It's not the best recording in the world, but you listen and you think, oh, there's something there. So it's been a year now. I've been sort of mentoring, basically I've been giving a kick up the bum and telling him what to do in the music industry. But you can judge for yourselves. Tom, would you like to come and give us a few tunes? So give Tom a round of applause, please. As Patty was saying earlier on, I met her earlier on, I'm a volunteer at Radio Cardiff, so I had a similar journey. I'm an ex-Forces child, so I spent the first sort of 13, 14 years of my life, I went to 13 different schools as a child, so if you can imagine, I'm not used to being in a family environment, so I was used to going into a school, and I could be there anything from 6 months to 3 years. So I'd make a new load of friends, and then it became a case of, right, pack everything up, you go into the other side of the world, start all over again. So it's tricky, because I'm envious of certain people that have lived in a community, like Patty, you've lived in a community where everybody absolutely knows everybody, from the moment you're born to the moment you die. There's somebody that you know, that you went to school with, you went to university with, or whatever, you've had a life path. So unfortunately, I never had that blessing, but in a way, I was blessed in another way, because what I did learn was how to engage with new people within the space of a week, a month, 6 months. You just get to know somebody, best friend for life, poof, gone. But we're an animal, we get used to attachment, and when you attach to something, it doesn't matter how short, how brief it is, you put all of your effort into that. When you put all your effort in, and it dissipates, you start becoming empty. You become this empty vessel where you're just giving, and never staying around long enough to receive. So over the years, I've been in and out of prison. I've done naughty things, as you do when you're a youngster. You'll be learning some of these soon. So I took my path, and it was quite a tricky path. But still to this day, I'm over the 40 bridge. I know I don't act it, I don't care. I'm like Patty. I may be a certain age on the outside, but inside I'm still immature, and I don't care. So I'm still, hey? Of course you are, there's a little lady inside you, there's a little man inside me, so we're all immature in a way. So I really don't care. I really don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what my journey is, but I do know the fundamental thing is I've got lessons to pass. There's a saying that I came up with last year. Learning is knowledge. Now, knowledge is good, but until you share it with somebody, that's when it becomes wisdom. And it doesn't matter what path of life you've had, it's guaranteed it's going to be good, it's going to be bad. And what you need to do is take the key things, the fundamental things in your life that have helped you and moulded you and shaped you. Because I can guarantee you, 90% of the people out there are all going through the same thing as you, but we're animal. We want to attach, we want to love, but we're too scared to open up. We're too scared to talk to people. We're in a technology now where it's the internet age, communication has changed, but the fundamental thing is what's happening now is that we're all in a room and we can look at each other, we can talk to each other eye to eye. That's what communication, what we say is only 10%. The other 90% is body language. So what I do through radio, I love going on radio because I'm a face of radio, everybody is a face of radio. But with radio, you can be sat in your bedroom, but you can be talking to somebody the other side of the world. Now, as I said, we're volunteer at Radio Cardiff, so we're on the FM frequency, but we're also international as well. So when somebody contacts you from Japan and says, "Look, I'd like to tune into your show," because my shows are all about upliftment, empowerment, self-belief. Course like Sujata will be coming in soon. We're going to talk about the mentoring. If you want to do something with your life, I'll let you do it. I haven't got all the answers, but I know every single one of us has got a voice. And if you don't know what your voice is, go home. This might sound scary, but a lot of people put a blank piece of paper on a table and a pen. And that's it. It stays there, nothing happens. And that's with your life. You can go round and round in circles. You'll look at that piece of paper and you'll say, well, what am I supposed to do with it? We need guidance. We need direction. If I say to you on that piece of paper, write down 10 amazing things that happen in your life. Boom, 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 boom. Now tell me, tell a lie. 10 things, 10 bad things you've done in your life, 10 negative experiences. Within about a minute, you'll have filled that side of the page out. Now if I say on the other side, fill out all the good things you've done for somebody or you've done for society. You'll sit there and you'll scratch your head thinking, well, what have I done? What do I feel is important enough to say to society? If you're living and you're breathing and you've got somebody, like Tom, your music, you just sit in your room, you write it. You're not writing to think, all right, I'm going number one, this is going to make me millions of pounds. It's your emotions. That's the fundamental thing. On that piece of paper, that's your emotions. If something's dark, write it. Write it. If you want to shout at somebody, if you want to really want to hit somebody, don't write it on that piece of paper. Get angry with that piece of paper. Turn it into that person. And then when you're done with it, you've got two choices. You can keep it and look back on it, day after day, week after week, month after month. Or you can get rid of the negative energy, take it out of the car, set a light to it, and let all the energy disappear. I haven't got time and day to waste on negative energy. There's too many people out there. If you want positive energy, you want PMA, positive mental attitude, tune into my show. And if there's anybody here that wants any help within radio, I use radio as a platform because it's a great way. One of my sayings is, life's an opportunity to talk to the world. I found my opportunity, and I know how to. But if you want to talk to the world and you don't know how, come and talk to me. That's all I can say. So, my personal journey, I've learned lots of things. I can't say I've had a particular mentor, apart from my mother, but we all have one of those. Some are good, some are bad. But she was my best friend. I lost her 10 years ago to cancer. But when I lost her, I lost myself directly because whenever I wanted to ask something, that was the person I go and talk to. But when that person's not there to talk to, it's quite hard because then you've got to go into yourself. Because all she would do, if I said something, so, what do you want to do? Does it feel right to you? So she would never tell me what to do, but having that sounding board for that person to say, if you believe in it, it's entirely up to you, and that's it. Your own path, your own life path is yours. Nobody can tell you what to do. Mum can never do it, you cannot do it yourself. Not typing your room, but if you're writing lyrics, she'll let you on. You know, so find your path. If you haven't found it yet, there's loads of books out there. There's one book I would suggest, and it's called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. Because we're our own worst enemy. We will stop ourselves doing more than we really want to. So think, damn it, feel the fear, jump in. I like to jump in 2 feet first, and then I'll drag myself out. But usually, I fall in the proverbial that always come out smelling the roses. Don't know how I do it,